Yo, what's up to all my beautiful ExJWs in the building? I just came on to give y'all a little small message because I was thinking this morning, right? Like, we spend a lot of time dwelling on everything we experienced in that organization, right? And I ain't saying that it's a bad thing because, you know, like any other life experiences, you know, you go through steps, you go through small transformations, and then you finally get to that place where you like, I'm done. I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't want to think about this no more. You never forget it, but you get to a place to where you can laugh at things. You can look back and be like, you know what? Oh yeah, that was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But then you get to a place where you can talk about it and help other people. I think I'm at that place too. Don't get me wrong, you know, I still have certain feelings because, you know, I be missing my grandparents. And I always thought that I was going to see them again in the new system. So to know that I'm not, I was like, that's some Debbie Downing bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying? But you get to a place where you start to learn how to accept what is and what isn't. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say to all my ex-J-dubs out there, if you still sombering or sad or depressed over this stuff, man, you have to get yourself to a place mentally where you are able to accept what is and what isn't. And I know that's not easy because I know a lot of people have lost their family members. They've lost their jobs. They've lost their families, you know, their wives, husbands, kids. You know, but you have to get to a place where you start to understand that your happiness and your healing is your right. It's your right. That don't depend on nobody else's acceptance of where you are in life. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get to a place where you learn how to say fuck everybody. Sometimes I might include your parents and your kids or your ex-spouse, because who is your happiness really about? Them or you? And at the end of the day, I would suppose it's more about you than it would be them. You know what I'm saying? If they can't accept the fact that you have moved on from that religion and that you're in a better place without it, and they don't want to talk to you because they got this doomsday in their mind, this Armageddon shit, that some imaginary God is in the sky named Jehovah that's looking down on them. And it's like, so how do you really believe that there's a God in the sky looking down on you, and you walking around hating and mad and not speaking to your loved one because they decided to do something different in their life, go down a different path? Make that make sense. So Jehovah said it's okay to hate people or not like them or to disregard them as people. They're no longer worthy of love, worthy of your affection, worthy of your time, worthy of your attention, because they don't any longer believe the same concepts that you believe. Because that's all religion is. That's all beliefs are. They're man-made concepts. None of this shit is fact-based. None of it. None of it. They can't prove none of this shit. None of it. Okay? So it's all conceptualized, man-made ideas. And you're mad because I no longer want to accept somebody else's ideas that you were taught to believe and have adapted as now your own ideas without even fact-checking none of this. But that's what your God told you to do. To relinquish your relationship with me because I don't want to believe man-made ideas anymore about how all this shit came about. So I'm saying, do y'all really think walking around here with a hard heart or hurt, sad, or angry all the time is really worth the energy out of your body, out of your mind, out of your voice, out of your heart, out of your bloodstream, out of everything your body is made out of, every atom, every molecule? Do you really think the energy on it is worth it to walk around loathing over these people because they're mad at the fact that you have mentally grown from being a misled sheep to an opinionated wolf, which is totally your right? It's your right. You know what I'm saying? It's your mind. It's your life. It's your right. You have the choice to make these decisions. And for them to try to gaslight you by not speaking to you, or ignoring you, or blackballing you, and that's the kind of God that they want you to come back to, I would totally laugh at all of their asses. Even though I know sometimes it may get lonely, but you can't take this shit personal. You can't take it personal, because I had to learn the same thing. You know how many people stop speaking to me, block me on Facebook, don't talk to me no more. I start blocking their asses back. You know, they want to call me, you talk up, trying to invite me to a meeting. I don't want to come to your meeting. So you know what I started doing? Blocking their asses. I can blackball you too. Okay? Because I don't want to be a part of your world anymore. Just like you don't want nothing to do with me if I don't want to be a part of your world. Guess what? I don't want nothing to do with your punk ass either. And that goes for family, so-called friends, in-laws, whatever. I don't give a damn who it is. If you cannot accept me, I will walk this motherfucking planet by myself and be proud as hell and hold my chin up high as the hell I can get it, before I sit back worrying and sad and whining and crying and loathing over some motherfuckers that's mad at me because I decided to take my mind back and take my mental freedom and take back my personal right as a person to make my own choices and decisions, to see this shit the way that I fucking see it. So I just wanted to let y'all know. Stop loathing over this shit. Fuck them beliefs. Fuck that religion. Fuck them people that don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, who's losing out though? Get your ass out there and live your motherfucking life like it's golden. You heard? And quit sitting around this bitch storming and with your head down and drinking too much and smoking or whatever the fuck you doing to get past whatever you feeling. Let that shit go, son. Let it fucking go. Like Teddy Pendergrass said, I think I better let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Fuck them. Laugh at that shit. They sitting up in that bitch scribbled up on a narrow and path road to nothing. Going nowhere. And now you know that, but they still stuck. And yeah, you love them, but send them your positive energy and drop their negative energy and keep it pushing.